here, okay? What do you want from us? How much more do you want from me? And we're back.
Hello, girls. We're back.
And we're back. We're back. And we're back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Cha-cha-cha.
Hey, y'all. It's your girl, Taylor.
And Toya.
This is the Heaux Bag. Be sure to subscribe to our podcast on your favorite streaming platform and follow us on Twitter and Instagram at _Heaux Bag. That's _HEAUXBAG. Keep up with our shenanigans. Bye.
Bye. And we're back.
And we're back.
With the bull crap.
We ain't cursing no more. Y'all notice that? I want everybody said y'all always cussing, y'all ratchet. Pay us $1 because we haven't cursed.
So, the name of this episode is called Houston Down Bad, because Houston, we got a problem.
Down goes Houston. Today is, what's today? Today's 11/06, November 6th. So by the time you guys see this, there will be some more updates in what we're talking about today. But Houston took some L's this week.
We have. So before we do get into what we're talking about, clearly you see that we have a guest. So I'm going to let him introduce himself.
I didn't even know they could see me.
Yeah.
Until you guys introduced
there's 4
me,
cameras here.
Invisible until you guys introduced me. So, I'm over here. Just like.
There's 4 cameras in front of us, guys.
I appreciate that. I'm Will. From DC, but I'm the designer and owner of Mailbox Money Culture Courier Company. That is luxury urban streetwear brand, as well as the owner of Cap City Capital, which is a business credit building business. So I do a little bit of everything, but I came to see Houston, or what's left of it. That's what I'm here for.
Not too much.
Okay, DC gonna have to go home today. You did not come out here to disrespect us.
Drag him. Finish him. So we said Houston down bad. I'm gonna go ahead and let's do a moment of silence for Houston because. Amen. All right. So let me go ahead and get into the first part of what we're talking about was the Astro World Festival, which was Travis Scott's. Some of you know, some of you don't. By the time you see this, hopefully pretty sure the whole world is going to know by then.
Oh, I had people texting me this morning from Florida like, hey, I heard Houston was bad. I hope you weren't at that concert.
I did have people binging me all night. So as far as right now, 8 people are confirmed dead. 23 people were hospitalized. 1 person injured, and that person was 10 years old. And 300 people were treated throughout the day. So.
What the? I can't.
It gives festival vibes.
It does.
It gives it very much festival
it's
vibes.
Woodstock vibes.
It's,
festival?
Like it was uncontrollable. At what point, I think Kylie Jenner was tweeting or, recording on Instagram like, oh, it's lit. But then it was like an ambulance just stuck trying to get through the crowd. And it's like, when do y'all stop? And then a lot of people are trying to blame Travis right now on Twitter, of course. But I'm pretty sure Travis was unaware. I'm pretty sure his directors knew what was going on. But are they still in that Hollywood state of mind? Like the show must go on? There were people who were like passed out, squished from first just upon entry. And then it was just over capacity. So they were pushing and shoving and on drugs and just acting a fool. So it's a lot that was going on last night.
I seen as they were arriving to Astro World Festival at NRG at 2 p.m., a stampede burst through the gates. Hundreds of people destroyed the VIP security entrance, bypassing the checkpoint. Now, from the videos that I saw, security didn't give a crap.
It was like they was trying to stop the kids, and then they was like, well, F it. I can't. But then one guy, he like tackles his 15-year-old, and he was like, get off me.
He was knocking him out. But then the kid
got up and took off running. Like, it was just like, what was y'all getting paid to do? But then they had them police there on the horses, and they weren't really doing anything either. So
Band-Aid on a bullet wound.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, it's not. It just wasn't. They weren't prepared for it. They weren't ready. I mean, they expected people to come and act accordingly, but like
Astro World is what, every year?
This is the second time.
Third right?
time. I'm sorry.
If it's 3 years consecutively, to me, from what I've heard from a couple of producers, because I have some friends in the music industry, and they said that they knew this shit was coming. They were like, they hope that somebody sues the shit out of Travis Scott. Because the way he promotes it and the way that he does his concerts and stuff, it's not like this. They didn't see this coming. They knew this was coming. So I think that's why a lot of people on Twitter were blaming Travis Scott. And even, I don't know if you saw it this morning. I sent you the video of the one black guy that was talking for like 3 videos straight.
Oh, I didn't see it.
He was
Yeah, I
basically
just hope
saying
so.
that it was he felt like it was so demonic. He was like, man, the crowd was literally yelling, "Stop the show, stop the show."
They were.
And they just kept going.
Yeah, I think that like there's a certain vibe that comes with festivals, right? And people are going to get hurt, right? Like
It's
that,
not
it
really happening
happens,
for people
right?
to pass
Michael
out,
Jackson
like
concerts, people passed out, and people got crushed going like at the front of the stage. Nobody, is making Michael Jackson
They didn't
the
have social
villain.
media.
Well, but I also think
True that.
what's going to come out is that fentanyl had a lot to do with this.
I just saw that. So one of the nurses tweeted that she was working last night's shift, and a lot of people coming in the ER were laced with fentanyl. And she was like, it was whatever drug they were taking.
Yeah.
They didn't know what was in it. So she was like, if you're gonna do these drugs, at least have somebody test them out. There's like ways to test them. I don't know.
You could barely afford the drugs. Now you got to buy the drug and the test.
Just don't do the drugs. What happened to weed, y'all? Come on.
That's what
Let me piggyback on Michael Jackson's concert. Let me piggyback on Woodstock Festival. I'm pretty sure those had an age limit.
Not at Woodstock. Woodstock, there was 14-year-olds getting raped out there. I just rewatched the
But-
documentary.
So even
Yeah.
thinking back then, that I would even say, okay, we get it, because that was a long time ago. Fast forward to 2020, 2021, that's what,
2021.
look, I'm ready for 2020, something else.
y'all.
The beginning age where you can come in was 12. So it's like, come on, Travis, at some
but
point,
sometimes as a parent, you got to use your discretion. Like, somebody asked me that I want to go, and I was like, it's gonna be a lot of kids that
That's
are
why
drunk
I
and
said I'm
pushing
not
each
going.
other. I'm not going because I'm gonna be ready to fight.
I literally said that same exact thing. I said it's gonna be a toe step fest, and I pay a little too much for my sneakers to have people
Right.
just standing on them all day.
And
like,
especially after a pandemic, everybody's ready to come outside right now.
Yeah.
It's like this year and even into next year, everything's gonna be just overwhelmingly crazy because people are just so ready to get outside. Especially those kids that graduated last year, turned 21 last year, and weren't allowed to do anything. They're all flying to Houston. They're flying to all the states that are open, and they're just like wilding the F out. So I mean,
but
as a
my thing
parent,
was
a 10-year-old.
coming in at 12, Travis, Fenty, my bad, Rihanna, that's my little nickname for it. That's going around. So that's why I say you have to have a little more common sense to say, you know what, maybe we should, from his point of view, from a legal standpoint, make it 16 and up, or 18 and up, or 17 and up, 21 and up, something.
Yeah, he should, for
well,
sure.
I mean, I think that like the venue may have some responsibility in that too.
NRG Stadium? Is that where it was at?
Yeah.
But you know what the crazy part is? So I've been in Houston for a while, and I'm like a Houstonian. So like any NBA, NCAA Final Four, any concert that's been out, any rodeo I've been to, and they always have crowd control. So for Travis's concert to have gotten out of control like that, I'm gonna have to say that one's on him, because you can't tell me we have all these events and then when this mother sucker comes to town, everything just goes to shit. Damn, I made it 7 minutes though.
I was gonna give you the 5 minute like, and you're good.
You know what's really unfortunate is that Travis Scott came out here and he really was doing all this good. I don't know if anybody had knew. He came to see the Astros game. He hit he was running kind of crazy
yeah.
looking.
I like Travis still. I'm not.
Oh yeah,
mad
he's
at him.
cool. But that's what I'm saying. It's just unfortunate that all of this happened, because he even opened up I
Basketball
can't
court.
find it. Yeah, a basketball court. I want to say in Sunnyside.
Yeah, I don't want to blame him. I wanna
Sunnyside
blame
Community
his
Center.
management
He
team.
opened up
Yeah.
the Cactus Jack and Nike basketball court at Sunnyside Community Center. And I was like, damn, that's so dope. So I just mean, it's so unfortunate that this had to be the end of.
Well,
No.
I think like right now it's like social media news, and I think that like give it some time to see the actual story play out, because Travis Scott didn't give anybody fentanyl,
That's true.
right? So if you
Allegedly.
find out, if you find out, right, we everybody's making all this fuss about it, and you find out 2 days from now that 8 out of 8 deaths were caused by cardiac arrest through.
But he does
Well-
have Chris Jenner on his side, so she's gonna cover it up. She's gonna say it was somebody else. She's gonna figure out a way to handle it. So he's not gonna be blamed for it, because he's got the Kardashians on his side. And his mother-in-law does fucking amazing job at damage control. So I know they're gonna find a way to
spin it.
But
I don't know, because a lot of the news that is coming out, like you said, it was a nurse that was literally saying, I'm at the hospital and this is what's going on. So good luck with her trying to spin shit.
I mean, they're not gonna say it's Travis's fault. They're gonna be like, it was
Oh,
his
of course, but
management
I was
team,
coming from the fentanyl standpoint. Like,
Yeah.
come to find out the cardiac arrest may have came from something else, or da-da-da. The nurse literally had said, one of them, I don't know if this is the same one. She said, currently at my shift at the hospital, this was 11 hours ago, and an Astro world is happening down the street. Over 100 people out there with a bad batch of drugs and handful of kids coming in here with fentanyl overdoses.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think this is going to also shed light on these kids doing these new drugs, and they're being laced with something else. Like it's becoming a bigger issue than we realize. I don't know. I think something with like border control, like they can't get the regular pure drugs coming up. You know,
can y'all stop coming back with them teeth and them asses and just bring some coke back? Shit, that's all we're asking for. Just bring the good pure shit back. Smuggle it in your ass or something.
They ain't even got Hennessy coming in because everybody stopped. They're like backlogged on it. So like y'all know y'all not coming back with the new white Hennessy. Like what y'all coming back?
That shit got Fenty in it too. Goddamn, at this point, can't even take Tylenol no more without being freaking scared.
Nah, for real. Make sure y'all make sure the little label's still on there. This ain't a drug awareness prevention program. You know, y'all be smarter with some of the choices.
DARE, remember that? The DARE. What was the president that was pushing that program? It wasn't Reagan.
Bush.
It's Bush.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho.
All the drug dealers.
They're the top drug dealers. So I want to know what your opinion is, because we brought you here because you specifically came here for the event. So what are you gonna do with your time now?
Yeah. What you gonna do?
Not hang with you.
Well, damn. All right.
So the reason why I had these glasses on, ma'am, I've seen a lot of Houston. A whole lot.
Is this your first time?
Yeah, very first time.
Oh,
no, I had a great tour guide. A great.
Oh, yeah, that's Miss Houston.
Listen,
right
from the trenches.
Look, I said, is this your first time? What you want to do? I said, he like, you know what I'm saying? He's my friend. I don't really care. That's not how you talk, but that's how I imitate people. And I was like, look, damn it. Do you want to get ratchet? Do you want to get hood? You want Caucasian? Like, what you want? He was like, I definitely don't want the last option, but, you know, we'll see. So we went from...
A man with feathers in his hat.
Oh, you saw Macaroni Tony. That's my boy. So, time out real quick. So, Drake called Travis Scott actually, he said the hometown hero was on Certified Lover Boy. So, everybody was trying to figure out who the hometown hero was because it wasn't Travis Scott. We thought it was Macaroni Tony. Did y'all see that meme floating around?
And the hometown ain't Mo City, so let's start there. But
So, I just wanted to address that because we never talked about poor Travis. He's just going through a lot right today. But yeah, so you saw our hometown hero, Macaroni Tony.
Yeah, feathers in the hat.
Did he touch you like this?
Nah, he ain't.
That's only for the big booty hoes.
And then we went to a place where they still had the feathers on the chicken. So like, you know, we
had
went through, and I'm
chicken?
just playing.
Not 50-15. No, so we went from a hookah spot, walked up to 50-15, left from there, went to Urban Social, left from there, went to the spot, left from there and back to a hookah spot. So yeah, 5 o'clock in the morning.
Real Third Ward tour.
Yeah.
What time? Y'all got it back in the 5? Ooh.
Yeah.
I got a lot of concealer under my eyes right now.
I don't even. I have glasses on inside.
So are you gonna do Sunday Fun Day now that
I'm
regular?
outside.
Huh?
I'm outside.
Oh, okay.
I'm outside today. I'm outside tomorrow. I can sleep on the plane.
Damn, that was a Friday.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
You still got 2 days to go.
I don't work, so it don't matter.
All right, Tommy. I guess since we were talking about Third Ward, I want to segue into saying congratulations to Megan Thee Stallion because she got her degree like a bad bee.
From
And
the
she had a bomb-ass photo
illustrious
shoot.
That's what I was gonna say.
Texas Southern University.
What is this TSU thing y'all do? What is?
Hold on, time out. Wait, time out. I know y'all all got recruited because if you hang out with Matt and Cohen and them, all you niggas got recruited back in the early 2000s to come out here because y'all all got in-state tuition. I know.
They got them refund checks and bounced back to DC.
Yeah,
okay?
y'all
I feel like
with the
telling,
quickness.
telling my age, like you know.
Oh yeah, they came in and they stopped recruiting with 07.
Like,
I ain't coming till 08, so
Oh, okay. Well, I went to the Great Morgan State, right? So,
okay. You
so,
smart. You
so,
smart one. Okay.
yeah.
I'm
That's
here for it.
no. I told you my first time down here, right? If I would have acted up down here. I'm glad I didn't come down here until I was a little bit more mature.
Y'all
you know?
came and acted an ass.
Look, people knew DC when there's a certain age group of people who have a lot of friends from DC because y'all just low key ran the city at that time, and yeah, y'all went home.
It's kind of how we do.
Well,
It's kind of a thing.
y'all was some niggas.
Yeah. But I did want to say, congrats to her.
What? No, go ahead. Finish. I just got to give you this look.
Because even if you saw her photo shoot, it was really dope. She made sure to like put on for Houston. She had the slabs. For some of her pictures and stuff, they popped the trunk and all of that. I thought that was really dope. Another Houston down bad topic was the Astros. Womp, womp, womp.
How you lose at home? I don't play baseball, so I'm gonna shut up. But it was sad because I was looking forward to taking off and going to that parade because I missed it in 2017.
So y'all won in 17?
Yeah.
And y'all mad that y'all didn't win again in 2021? Like, y'all getting greedy, you don't think? Like,
I'm sorry, when you used to being from a city that's always winning, we don't take L's so slightly. Besides the Rockets
and
the Texans.
And
hold on, you're not finna do this.
I didn't know if you were
How the Redskins
finished.
looking? What y'all call yourselves?
Who are the Redskins? I don't even know who that is.
What y'all call yourselves?
Let's move on to another topic.
What's the name now?
Let's move on to another topic. Like, let's stay on topic. Houston's down bad,
what are
right?
they called? What is the Redskins
What's the
called
name
now?
of this episode? Let's talk about that. Sheesh.
Now I gotta Google this shit.
The football team. We're called the football team.
Damn. That's
Are we not a football team?
Off-brand ass football team y'all got. Oh, did you type it for us?
Festivals y'all got.
What is the name of it?
Washingtonians.
The
football
team.
Washingtonians?
No, we're the football team. The Washington football team.
Yo,
that's really what it's called.
That's a real L right there.
The Washington football team.
Yo,
you know
those, like,
type in Redskins and Washington football team comes up.
So you see those like Premier Soccer League, like the soccer teams have names like that too, like the such and such soccer club. We're on our way there because we're not doing
so
great
y'all are
at
football club.
Yeah, we're not doing great.
He
at
want to
football.
talk shit about the Texans and the Rockets.
Not an AAU team. I'm freaking crying. I'm gonna make sure to send this clip to my daddy because he loves the Washington football team.
He's a good man. He's a good man.
All right.
Yeah.
So what about speaking on like the whole Fenty deal, what did TMZ say? Because I know they had put out something.
I said TMZ's probably putting out fake news because TMZ was trying to be first to report on a Houston business. First of all, I don't really care for TMZ ever since that Kobe issue because that was some fucked up shit. And I'm still going to say that every time we talk about it. Y'all didn't even let that woman grieve in peace. Or she had to find out for fucking TMZ her husband and her daughter passed. But TMZ said that there was a guy walking around Astro World injecting people with drugs. And then I saw another post on the neighborhood talk show, I think that is. Yeah, they said the same thing. I don't know if they got it from TMZ. But if that's the case, what the actual fuck?
Like, yeah, they did get it from TMZ.
And does some shit like that.
They said, according to TMZ, a source connected to Astro World tells them someone in the crowd went crazy and began injecting people with some sort of drug, which caused panic and then a surge.
What the fuck?
That sounds really, really weird.
I just don't understand how many people are you injecting? Like, are you reloading like the syringe?
So that
like,
means everybody's walking around with the same, whatever.
That's weird.
I just think about drugs, and then of course I automatically go to HIV. Like if you're using the same needle, like you're just what? That's fucking crazy. Who told you to do that? Like I hope somebody caught that nigga on camera if this is true. And takes his ass to jail. Actually, I hope he don't go to jail. I hope somebody beats his ass. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, it's giving weird.
Kids are out here trying to just have a good time. Like, I'm not gonna say kids because my grown ass would have been out there, but it was a bunch of kids out there, so I didn't go.
Yeah,
like people are just trying to have a good time, and you out here on top of them probably not having water and being dehydrated and gonna inject them with some illegal substance against their consent.
I think people got their own set of issues, right? Like, I just think that, like, just the thought that somebody would think to do that. Like, you had, like, good time. No matter what people were there for, they weren't there to be injected with.
Right. I would have brought my own drugs if I wanted to be high off something. Because it ain't hard to find it around here.
And then there was a lot of people. I don't know if you guys saw the venue, but this is one part that people were talking about, too. And it's like fire in the mountains or whatever. And then it says, see you on the other side.
We'll post that on the video.
See you on the other side. So a lot of people were saying that it was demonic. Like,
I mean, but that's if you pay attention to Travis Scott, like he's into shit like that. Like if you actually listen to the first Astro World that came out, I don't know if another one came out, but I really liked it. He was very just like super weird in that sense, and that's his angle. So I don't know. I think I was scrolling on Twitter and they were like, "Y'all all going to hell if you went to that concert." Okay, well, I mean, they knew they was going to hell if that was the case, like,
Right.
Because that's what his
See
platform
on the
is
other
based
side.
on.
I mean,
Not condone. I don't want y'all. What I'm saying is that's his brand.
Right. That's just what it is,
So,
right?
people are gonna try to make something out of nothing, and I'm curious to see what's gonna happen on the other side.
That's what he was saying. He was inviting you. That's why you should have went to the concert.
I'm dead.
On the other side of this article, what's gonna happen if once Kris Jenner gets her publicity people on this? Like, what's gonna happen? Who are they gonna come out with and say he told Travis, "Don't worry about it." And we tried to tell him to tell Travis to stop the concert, but he was like, "No, it's good, bro. We got it." Like, they're gonna find a way to say that Travis was unaware that there were 8 dead people and a 10-year-old severely injured. So
8 minutes ago, Badass Reloaded. Look, I'm so invested in this story. 8 minutes ago, shout out to Badass Reloaded. That's another blog that I follow that's Houston based, and it's another like what's the word I'm trying to think of? Angle where Travis Scott was helping the crowd at Astro World Fest, and he was basically directing the security to the people that needed help out there. So look at Kris Jenner at work.
Already working. She just
footage.
woke up. What time is it?
Oh, her ass probably ain't go to sleep.
It's 1:50. That means it's 11 a.m. California time. She's been up. She's been trying to figure this shit out.
Yeah.
Somebody give me an
Travis
angle.
Scott is now a superhero at this point. It just happened. You just read the news. You just broke the story. You heard it here first.
Reporting live with the Heaux Bag.
Niggas are dying. We're getting the fuck out of here.
Listen, do you know how many people would have died?
Look, man, I'm just here to report the news. That's it.
They're gonna spin it and say, "Well, he saved so many lives. So many more people would have died had he not."
They're probably gonna do that.
He's a hero now. Officially, he needs a shrine.
Pushing it that far,
Lord.
Needs a shrine. I think we should start a petition to get.
Oh my God, this is not the we love or hate Travis Scott episode. This was just a
Houston
episode about Houston taking these L's.
What's left of Houston?
Bye. Get out.
I'm just saying, no, I didn't get it. Nobody welcomed me with my own personal feathered hat when I got off the plane. Like I needed like some type of like either.
You took Spirit out here?
Not to
Had his knees to his chest.
I flew Delta. I had layovers just so I didn't have to fly Spirit.
They do be having hella, but that's neither here nor there. I think anything else we need to cover?
Got any whole tips?
You know what? I do have a whole tip. Anybody want to go first while I find my whole tip?
My only whole tip is gonna be y'all stop blaming celebrities for these parents not doing their jobs. A 10-year-old getting harmed is not Travis Scott's job for not having an age limit. First of all,
it was 12 and up.
Okay, so somebody let the 10-year-old in. Secondly,
correct.
Security wasn't even checking people because they was running past security and knocking over the, metal detectors and whatnot. But that is the parent's fault. Whoever you let, and if the parent didn't know and he went in with a teenager, you left that kid in somebody's care who obviously didn't give a fuck. And so take responsibility for your kids and stop trying to blame these celebrities for what's going on with them. And I pray that little boy is okay at the end of the day.
And rest in peace to the rest.
And that's so damn sad. But my whole tip was parents take responsibility and stop blaming these celebrities for demonic whatever, for age limits, for fentanyl, because Travis Scott is not a known fentanyl pusher.
Allegedly.
I mean, no, he's not known for that.
Allegedly.
That's the wrong word.
I don't put nothing past nobody. Allegedly.
Depends on what circles you're in.
Exactly.
He's known Hollywood for his music and his baby mama, okay?
Allegedly.
Oh my God.
Hey, I just like saying that word.
That was my whole tip.
All right. You're definitely last since I'm still letting it marinate. Leaving your house and returning back safely is such an underrated blessing these days. So my whole tip is just going to be cherish every moment, cherish your people. You never know when you're going to see them again. They literally had to put out something that was as wild as, hey, if you haven't heard from your kids lately, you should give them a call because we can't identify these people because they don't have IDs on them. So that was pretty bad. I'll post that too later on this week. So
that's so sad.
I don't do hoe tips. I'm not a hoe. I don't have hoe tips.
They can be for the hoes.
I don't associate with those. Oh.
Man, what's the tip?
All right, cool. stay focused on whatever it is that you're looking, to move towards. Like that's going to be my tip. Like it's always the same thing. Like you get whatever you put your attention on.
Facts.
Right. So decide what you're going to put your attention on. Decide what your business is and mind it. Right. Outside of that, like
That's what Travis Scott did.
you decide what your business is and mind. Watch what happens with Travis Scott. Right. He gonna come out squeaky clean and he gonna drop some more sneakers and make some more McDonald's meals and make some more millions.
Yeah.
Facts.
And make some more people rich who gonna report on Travis Scott.
And on that note,
Bye.